Hello Gemini, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your monthly reading for October. Oh, way too many cards there, Gemini. So lots happening this month. We're into eclipse season again. We're moving from your fellow air sign, Libra, into Scorpio. And there is a new moon in Scorpio on the 25th of October at 2 degrees of Scorpio. This is an eclipse. And we also have the full moon in Aries happening on the 9th or 10th of October, depending on where you are in the world. So it's a jam-packed month. And I'm just changing it up slightly where I'm doing monthlies and mid-monthlies now, Gemini. And so same reading, same amount of frequency, just slightly different format really with the dates. So let's see what's coming in. We've got 5 of Shells, Hope and Readjustment coming through for you. And we also have 2 of Acorns, Insight and Focus. Okay, so this sense of, I think some decisions that you make at this time, there might be a lot of little decisions or even some major decisions, could be really shifting the landscape. It could be really significant for you, Gemini, and it could actually restore some sort of hope. It could enact some little change that just kind of makes everything a little bit better. Like just a little thing could make everything so much better, is what I want to say. So let's see what's shifting and changing for you. So, I feel like there's new things that you're potentially going to be seeing that are going to take your eye, or new people that are, interesting. And it's kind of like just keeping an eye out for something that you might like to think about stepping into a new direction with. So let's see what's shifting and changing for Gemini this month. We have 1-3 Sun Aries. So, definitely some results based on what you're seeing. What you're seeing here, I feel like you're making different decisions and it's going to bring about some different results. So that's actually a positive thing. A lot of Aries coming in. So I think this Aries full moon is actually going to be where a lot gets illuminated for you. It could even be a really inspiring time. But we have Wand Queen, Aries Throne and Cup Princess, Water Palace. Interesting. I feel like this Wand Queen's taking this little Cup Princess under her wing, and she's like, "Oh, you're not the Wand Princess. You're not really necessarily in the same element as me, but I've got things I can teach you and things I can help you with." And so it does feel like there's potentially, this sense of an experienced eye or an experienced person with some sort of expertise or experience around that can really help you and to help you kind of, because this Cup Princess feels like this is an energy of getting excited about something, nervous excitement, but it's also not necessarily having the experience in that area. So it's like there's someone around you that can help you with this to gain experience. So really, I think this is a really lovely energy to come through with this Wand Queen, Aries Throne. And I do feel like, a lot of divine feminine happening here with this. But it's nice. I feel like there's a very, almost like a mentor energy or a supportive energy around you. You might be this person. You might be the mentor supporting and helping somebody else. But there's a bit of a, that kind of even teacher-student energy that comes in. And it's interesting because with that kind of energy, it's like maybe you're used to being more like you've got more experience, but in this case, there's something you're stepping into that feels so new that's like you're open your mind to exploration because you are the student. You're learning so many new things in these situations that are coming up for you. And that in itself, having this very open and curious mind is going to bring these really positive results coming to you, Gemini. So it feels good. It feels really good. So let's get some more cards coming up for you, just getting the right frequency in. And I just wanted to let you know, Gemini, that this reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising. And I always recommend to watch all 3 of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you the fuller picture of what's going on for you, a more holistic view. And this is a general reading, Gemini. Just take what feels right and leave the rest. And if it does really resonate and you want to delve deeper, there will be an extended reading, and the link for that is in the description box below. Oh, we've got the Queen of Wands coming in the recent past, really helping you grow something in your life here, create opportunities for growth, like I said, this could just be you working out what it is that you want, but there's this catalyst that's happened in the recent past here that's kind of bringing this growth, which is really fantastic. Here you are. You're ready to step into the new. Fantastic. Oh, you've got this Ace of Cups around, which is nice. The Three of Wands, it's come in twice, and the Eight of Wands. Focus. Okay. New focus, direction, shift of direction. Oh, especially with the Justice energy. Oh, the celebration around it. Oh, we love it. Okay, the Chariot card. So, yes, I was just going to say that the link to my other services are also in the description box below as well, which includes readings and healings. So, let's see. My goodness, look at this situation. 2 5s crossing each other, Gemini. What has been going on? 5s represent conflict. The 5 of Wands represents a struggle of some sort, and the 5 of Cups represents sadness and disappointment. So there's something here that just did not feel good or hasn't worked in some way, and you've potentially been struggling with it. Maybe somebody let you down, or maybe there was some sort of disappointment through an experience or a situation in some way, but it's... Look at all these cups. It could have been a very emotional time. You know, the fact we've got the 5 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, the 6 of Cups. It's all this midway point. You know, we're not at the 1s or the 2s, although we do have the Ace of Cups around. But it does feel like this is like a rejuvenation energy that can come through with a particular situation or relationship that is kind of, it's reasonably at some sort of, or a situation in your life where it's at a midway point. It hasn't fully, it's not at the very beginning, it's not at the very end, but it's just sort of like we're in that kind of like, what they're saying is sometimes, you know, when it's like in relationships, there's certain years, like maybe the 2-year, the 5-year, the 7 years of being together. And this is just an example, Gemini. You can sort of relate this to anything in your life, but it is a sense of, you know, sometimes you've been with someone for 2 years and then it's that 2-year itch that you've got to get over. It's kind of like it's either we break up or we're going developing this further. It kind of gets, something reaches a stage where it kind of needs to kind of move forward. Otherwise, it's had a bit of a stagnant crossroads. And that's what it kind of feels like here. That's what I'm seeing. And it also feels like perhaps something's come up that felt a bit disappointing. You have in your conscious mind the 6 of Cups, or just was not making you happy in some way. You have in your conscious mind the 6 of Cups. So this is, you know, a sense of wanting to restore some sort of harmony and balance with it, especially within relationships. This can be if some of you are thinking about children or have children, or, you know, just children in content or children in general. This can represent children in your conscious mind. But I also think this is kind of like a journey down memory lane. It's like a trip to the past. And so it's sort of like something from the past potentially came up, and because you're at the 6 in your conscious mind, but you're crossed by the 5, and it's like, I want to go to the 5. I feel like I'm going maybe one step backwards, or something from the past arises and it's like, not that again kind of thing. So we have at the base, though, the 7 of Cups. This is what's happening deep down. And already a part of you has moved on from this and is working out new options, new solutions, and saying, I don't want to be stuck in this loophole. I don't want to be stuck in this energy. And so this is where you're going, right, new options are opening up, new choices, time to make some new choices, new decisions coming in. But it's still, you know, there's some of these choices and decisions are going to be good and some of them not so good, which is why it's great you've got that 2 of Acorns, insight and focus, because this beautiful little hawk here is seeing from this higher perspective what's good and what's not. So what to focus on and what not to, because we can see it's a bit clouded here. The picture's still forming, the vision's still forming. So even though there's new options opening up, it's kind of like you're still not entirely sure, but it's still good, it's progressed. So we have in the recent past this Wand Queen that's come through. So I do feel like this is potentially somebody significant in your life, and it could be a Leo energy or an Aries energy or a fire sign of some sort, but it doesn't have to necessarily be so. It could just be somebody like this Queen of Wands is someone who's quite warm and magnetic, maybe somebody that you found very attractive. It's not gender specific, it could be anyone relating to any gender. And It's potentially, somebody that's very discerning about what it is that they want and what it is that they like. So there's something about that that's come in, and this could just be you going, I'm getting very discerning about what it is that I want. This Queen of Wands is looking for opportunities and wanting to find them in the right place. Now, it feels like whatever this opportunity this Queen of Wands is looking for, she hasn't found it yet because she's come across this gnarly little cross here and gone, no, that doesn't feel right to me. And so I do feel like there's an optimism that does come with this energy of the Queen of Wands, however it's presenting in your life, because it's kind of like, no, that's not what I want. But however, I still do want to have a sense of knowing exactly what it is I want. I still believe it can be out there. So you're sort of persevering with it. In the near future, though, here we have the the Seven of Pentacles. I was still thinking about the Queen of Wands because it could be that this person that came in, like I said, was a catalyst in some way. Maybe you're having a conversation and it was like, or something that this person said or did, or a situation that just made you question where you were at with something and made you started getting you thinking, maybe I want more from this. So yeah, it's kind of good because it acted as a catalyst, because in the near future we see the Seven of Pentacles, which is very much a sense of this character's just standing here contemplating. It's a decision does need to be made. Some decisions need to be made, but there's no rush. It could be a very practical decision that comes in, but this is a decision that gets you out of a comfort zone and brings growth in some way into your life. So it may be the sense that you've got readjustment. Sometimes it's like, okay, let's make a decision about if we're going to shift the focus or we're going to move direction in some way here. Where am I going to plant this beautiful seed to bring in the growth that I'm looking for? Because it feels like this feels a bit like stagnant for whatever reason. There's something stagnating there. But this is you, the Two of Wands. You're coming in going, right, I'm ready to start something new, or you have started something new. And, the world is in your hand, feeling very optimistic. The world is your oyster. And then you come across those two fives crossing each other, and the fives represent conflict. So it's kind of like, all right. But you have the energy surrounding you, the Ace of Cups. Why can't I say the cards today? I don't know what's going on. But the Ace of Cups, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I feel like, interestingly, there's a part of you that's like a visionary part. I'm like, this Cup Princess energy, which is a part of you, can see this Ace of Cups, can see this opportunity. This is what she wants. And it's very much a sense of, once you know something that you want and that you see and you like, this is very much like to trust that, and there's somebody by your side that's going to help you get it. Okay, so this Ace of Cups represents, it can be a new relationship. It can be a new cycle within a relationship. It is feeling very differently about something. It's new cycles about the way that you're feeling, and that can be really positive with the sense that there's a shift in the change of the growth that's coming in, a new focus. So yeah, for some of you, yes, new relationships, if you're kind of doing things, if you're single and going about things slightly differently or making some different choices, this could have a really positive effect. But either way, the Ace of Cups represents the birth of joy. Something beautiful is around that could make you happy, that could bring some healing. And yeah, it could definitely be love around as well. So that could be a new connection or a reconnection. But we have as the hopes and fears, the Three of Wands. So again, it's all about like this progression, the Three of Wands, you're the two, you want to take it to the next step in a way. So the Three of Wands, this is the young Emperor. This is kind of a little bit like, I feel like you're both the Cup Princess and the young Emperor all at once. We've got the divine feminine, masculine. The Cup Princess is more the emotional energy of, I know how I want to feel and I honor the way I want to feel, and I know when I feel it that's right for me. This is more the divine masculine energy, which says, okay, well, now I can get ambitious. Now I want some positive results. Now I've got my vision and I want to breathe some life to it and take some action and get some really positive results. So I can see both energies coming out with that. But you have an outcome of the Eight of Wands, the Justice card, and the Three of Cups. Fantastic. New focus, big shift and change in direction and energy with that Eight of Wands. And the Justice card, new contract for a lot of you, or a change to a contract of some sort. And there's celebration around it. So fantastic. Fantastic, fantastic. The Eight of Wands can be news coming in around a contract to do with friendship groups or a friend of some sort, which can also be something, or that this is you just telling your friends that you've got this new contract. Now, the contract, or that you've adjusted something with your contract. Now, this contract could be anything that's coming in. The Justice energy does want to bring in fairness and equilibrium, but so it could just be to do with that. If there's any kind of legalities that you've been waiting for, this is like a celebration of the outcome. But the Justice energy, this can be soulmate contracts between you and somebody else. It can be legal contracts, so it could be new job, new home, could be anything coming in. It could be a promotion. It's just a sense that this can be a legally sign off the dot contract, a mortgage, whatever it could be, new rental, but it is, you're celebrating. Yeah. So it's all really, really good. It feels like there's this new official cycle that just goes, right, I feel good about this. We do have the Chariot coming in. So for those of you that are wanting to move home, this is actually a really positive time to do it with the Chariot. But the Chariot is conflicts ending in victory. Now, that is really fantastic because this is what we had as your first initial situation was conflict, 2 5s crossing each other. So this is, where you get success, victory that comes through with this sense of just, it can be a sheer emotional surge that gets you over the line. Like your emotions could be pulling you into, and sheer willpower, just kind of getting you to where it is that you want to get to, and to bring in this growth and to make the most of the opportunities around you, this beautiful birth of love, healing, and whatever it is that's coming in with the Ace of Cups. So you're kind of really making the most of an opportunity and turning an energy right around, turning it around. And so this is where we get the hope and readjustment through making some different decisions and the insight and, focus, new focus. So, it feels really, really positive, Gemini. It feels really exciting. So let's pull an affirmation card for you. What does Gemini need to hear or know? So this says, I express my creativity. That's the other thing with the Wand Queen as well, is she can be very creative. So this could be for those of you who are creative, this can be a wonderful time to be developing new things with creativity. Maybe you've got some sort of creative block here. That's what this could mean, like a bit of stagnation, bit of a block, and then it's like take a new direction, connect into what it is that you love, and then it's releasing that block, no matter what it is. Maybe it's creatively releasing this block, but it could also be around creativity if you are very highly creative, which I know a lot of you are. So as it says, my unique and creative talents and abilities flow through me and are expressed in deeply satisfying ways. My creativity is always in demand. Beautiful. So this could be some kind of if you are an artist or a creative of some sort, this could be some kind of new contract around that as well, which is exciting. So let's pull, a charm. We've got the little star. Oh, I love that. This is like a wish come true. That's what the stars represent, a little wish, make a wish, and it can come true. This is really fantastic. So whatever this official thing, this justice energy, this contract, it's something that you've kind of agreeing to do and you want to celebrate, and that brings in the growth. Just put it out there, make a wish, because this little beautiful star is a wish come true. For some of you, this is a sense that something very directed. I feel like this is a very focused energy. So there's certain part in your life that could definitely start shining with the little star. Some of you might, it just gets this sense of getting a little illumination coming in with it, which is really nice. And some of you might even have like this little moment of like twinkling like a star, just even like a moment of being recognized, or a moment of success, or your name in up in lights or something like that, or just somebody recognizing you and you feeling this inner glow, which is actually really nice. So I just get this little twinkle, like, aha, my heart is gone, whoa. So yes, it's the little star. So whenever it's something small, it does represent just a particular focused area of your life is getting this beautiful starlight. So yeah, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So I feel like you've got that hawkeye, focus on something in particular, have your intention, work out what it is that you want. And yeah, there's this really amazing opportunity for growth and celebration to come in with this, and a little wish coming true. So beautiful, Gemini. So that's it. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now. We're going to see what's coming in. This is such a good result, with the Seven of Pentacles and the Justice card. So this could be, some sort of accolade or reward or something like that could come in with this as well. But yeah, we're going to see what's coming in the near future with this sense of making a little bit of adjustment or making a decision to bring in some growth. And then this new contract, the celebration around it, new focus, whatever this is, let's see where it's going, because it feels like it just goes from blur to fantastic. Like it's just a huge, almost feels like a real turnaround or a breakthrough in the energy that comes in with this, like from 0 to 100, from 0 to hero kind of energy. So yeah, this is very, very different. And I just want to see where it's all going in the near future and the future beyond, and what sort of how the universe is supporting this, what to expect. And we're going to dig under the surface, see if there's anything else you need to know about this in terms of clarifiers and intuitive messages. And we're going to ask the best way to work with this energy as well to get the optimum results, because we can see a really good result coming in here. So that's it, Gemini. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. The link to the extended is in the description box below, as well as any links to my services. And yeah, love to hear through your comments how this is resonating. And yeah, please take care.